All right, hey everyone, it's Miss Von Lincoln here, and I am going to chat with you all about some things that hopefully you either already know, and this is just review, or it might be some new things that are going to be really helpful for your ninth grade year and continuing throughout high school. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a few things, share a few announcements, and the first one is that you need to know who your counselor is. So if you don't know who your counselor is, here we are. These are our faces. We divide up students by alphabet. So if your last name starts with A through GA, Miss Potts is your counselor. If your last name starts with GE through M, I, Miss Von Lincoln, am your counselor. And then if you're at the end of the alphabet, N through Z, then you are with Miss DeGrew. We also have an amazing counselor who is part-time here at Cal, and his name is Dr. Fenner. He focuses primarily on college and career, but if you ever need a counselor, he is also someone else that is really great that you can go to. We do have a counseling needs assessment. Some of you may have filled this out already, but if you haven't, we'd love your input. So this is just something that will help us to serve the Cal students, staff, and community well. So if you're a teacher sharing this, or if you're a student, would love for you to go ahead and fill this out. You can whip out your phone and use that to open the QR code. There's also a link there at the bottom. Just a little note that after the 29, that's a capital Z and not a 7. So I know that was tripping up some people who were typing it in if you're using a computer. And teachers, feel free to rewind back to this slide at the end if your students would like to do this. So a few things that we covered recently in our ninth grade lessons. Some of you, if you have English this semester, the counselors already came to see you. If not, we'll get to talk to your classes next semester. But I wanted to go ahead and share a little bit of information. So the first thing is, how many credits do you need to graduate? So that's an important thing to know. So the answer is that you need at least 23 credits in order to graduate from high school. Now, there are some specifics, and there are some specifics within the specifics, but generally speaking, you're going to need at least 4 English, 4 math, 4 science, 3 social studies, 3 either world language, fine arts, or CTAE classes, health and personal fitness, as well as at least 4 of anything else, okay, which we might refer to as electives. Then, if you're hoping to move on from 9th grade to 10th grade, you're going to need at least 5 credits. You're going to take 8 classes this year, so you'll have plenty of opportunity to get to that 5. But there are specifics. So of those 5, you have to have at least 1 English, math, and science credits, as well as 2 of anything else. And then it'll just double for 11th grade. And then to be considered a 12th grade student, after your 3rd year of high school, you'll need at least 16 credits. Now, dual enrollment is something else that I'd like to talk to you about because we've got some things coming up. So I'm the dual enrollment coordinator. Dual enrollment is basically an opportunity for students in the state of Georgia to be able to earn college credit while they're in high school. So it's a pretty cool opportunity. It's free, and you can earn up to 30 college credit hours, which is about 10 classes, or maybe your first year of college. So we've got some information sessions coming up. So the first one is this Thursday. So you should be watching this on Thursday. So that will be tonight at the Cobb Civic Center from 6 to 8. And so the county is going to be talking to you all about a lot of the policies and procedures, but Chat Tech, KSU will be there, I will be there, along with some of the other high schools. Then the next week, we'll have a Cal-specific information session on Thursday, September 8th. So this is not necessarily something you might be able to start, next year, but if you're thinking about in the future, maybe as a junior or senior, that you want to participate in dual enrollment, would love for you to go ahead and start thinking and planning. We also have a really great website that has a lot of information. So that www.tinyurl.com/CalDE has a ton of information. So feel free to go ahead and start researching. So final thing that I'm going to share with you is Naviance. So Naviance is a really cool tool that we have here in Cobb County. And some of you may have already gotten to access this website and play around with it. But if you haven't, we'll definitely be looking at it next semester, but you can also go ahead and start going in there and using those tools now. So there's a lot of stuff in there about college and career, and there's these different personality assessments you can take to help you figure out maybe what career in the future might be a good fit for you. So to log on, all you have to do is go to www.k12.org. You can also go to the KEL website, go to Find It Fast in the upper right-hand corner, and then click on Not-Ants. And it'll actually log you in automatically if you're on a COB device or you're in the building, which is pretty cool. So it'll just, but if for some reason you're at home and you're struggling to log on that way, all you have to do is type in your Microsoft 365 username and password, and it should log you in automatically. And you can kind of play around from there. So you can start researching colleges. You can start looking at different career things and even building a resume. So there are a lot of good tools in there. So those are just a few things that I wanted to share with you all. If you all have any questions, please reach out to your counselors. Hopefully you know who they are now, and we'd love to help you out. So I hope you all have a great day, and go Longhorns.